The importance of this event is to show that all the teaching of Imam Hussain and indeed of all the Imams is based upon the common good of humanity. And so therefore we see here 26 million people coming in for this festival, for this Arba'een. Nobody stops to ask, are you Sunni, are you Shia, are you Christian, are you Jew, are you Hindu? Everybody is here welcome because they have this common humanity, and the values that we see here are the values of human beings. To live by justice, to live by equality between all peoples, and to live in peace serving one another.
So how was you introduced to this philosophy of Imam Hussain for the first time? But what was the first time when you came to know about Imam Hussain?
I have been studying about Islam for about the last 40 years, and my work is to make the understanding of Islam for common people, ordinary people on a street level, so that they can understand Islam, and also for Muslims who want to understand Christianity. So I'm like a bridge between these two faith communities that helps people better to understand. And therefore, in this way, I work with both Sunni and Shia communities, and I am therefore involved also in the study of Imam Hussain, and have written about his importance of his life for the contemporary world.
So who was your favorite personality amongst all these personalities in Karbala? And especially I would like to ask you about Bibi Zainab, because she was the lady who I cannot find anyone so strong in the whole history of mankind, like being a lady who played such an important role in saving the religion, the real teaching and preaching of Imam Hussain and Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Say something about Bibi Zainab.
Well, the reality is that we would know nothing about the events of Ashura if it was not for Lady Zainab and for the other women who were the survivors of that day. They are the witnesses of the day of Ashura. And remember that this group of women had endured all the hardships that the men had endured in years of traveling through the desert, week after week, traveling all the way to Karbala. Plus they had also the responsibility for the children. And so we see here a tremendously strong group of women. And after the massacre of Ashura itself, it is Lady Zainab who takes up the role of leadership within the community. She becomes the spokesperson, because we know that Imam Zain al-Abidin is ill at this time and is not able to do it. And if we go to Kufar, or we go to any of the villages and towns on the way to Damascus, we see there Lady Zainab standing tall and proud, speaking the word of truth into the face of the tyrant, passing on the message not just in words but by the very action of her life, showing that inner strength, that inner faith, that total commitment to fulfill the mission given to her by God, just as Imam Hussain and the martyrs of Karbala had done. And we know that when they get to Damascus, it is Lady Zainab who takes a stand and speaks the word of truth into the face of the tyrant. And you remember the hadith of the Prophet who tells us this is the greatest jihad, to speak the word of truth into the face of the tyrant.